Can Daddy cook?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, America. Guess what? Y'all saw the video. I'm going to be doing collard greens. Now, let me explain what's happening. This is the first of my Christmas dinner series. Okay? First of my Christmas dinner, so I should call it Christmas dinner series number 1, collard greens. That's probably what I'm going to call it. Anyway, now I'm doing collard greens. The way this came about, my beautiful wife, Kimberly, although she can cook, she really doesn't like to, which is cool because I love to cook, all right? And she doesn't have to cook as long as Big Pimpin', as long as Big Sexy's home, she don't have to cook. All right, my daughter right there laughing. Anyway, as long as I'm home, Daddy's home, I do the cooking, all right, guys? But I may be going away for a period of time. And if this period of time takes me away over Thanksgiving, which I think it will, my wife, Kimberly, asked me if I would cook and freeze Thanksgiving dinner. So that all they gotta do is warm it up. And I agreed. Okay, guys? So the first thing I'm gonna do is collard greens. All right, guys, supporting cast is obviously collard greens. They are, let me show them to you, in the sink. They've already been cut up and they've already been cleaned. All right, that's about 4 to 5, I won't say stocks, 4 to 5, stocks that you get from the store. All right, pan around my whole kitchen. All right, you got me, baby? Mm-hmm. All right, that's about 4 to 5 stocks of, or bunches of collard greens that look like this. All right, guys, now, like I said, they've already been taken apart, taken off the stalks, chopped up, washed, picked to make sure there's no bugs in there, washed really good, no dirt and all of that. People that know how to cook and prepare collard greens know what I'm talking about. Those of you that don't, you have to really make sure that your collard greens are clean because there could be stuff living up in there and you don't want to be eating all of that, okay? Now, second part of my supporting cast are these right here. All right, these are country style ham hocks, all right? Ham hocks that have been cut up thin, really big ones cut up, and they have been cured with salt, sugar, and black pepper. You can also get the other smaller whole ham hocks. I use those too, but with those you need to be careful. There's not little hairs on them. They already need to remove those little hairs, okay? Either way or the other, all of these are gonna go into here. All right, guys, this is boiling water. You got that? You ain't gotta show them that, baby, if they don't know what boiling water is.
Okay, fine.
All right, guys, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna season my water because I'm gonna cook the collard greens that are in the sink that are clean in seasoned water, okay? If you cook anything in water, guys, I don't care if it's rice, pasta, noodles, collard greens, whatever. Water don't taste like nothing. So whatever you cook in, it's not gonna taste like nothing, okay? I'm gonna season this with these. All right, the cure is gonna come out of my meat and go into my water. I don't wanna beat a dead horse, okay? Let me take care of that piece, and once I have my stock, because that's what this is gonna make, once I have my stock ready, I'll be back and then we'll talk about the next step. Be right back. All right, America, we're back. In here, this is the stock. All right. Yeah, that's the stock. And it's really got good flavor, salty. I've tasted it. The stock was made out of all of this, meat and bones. Y'all see that? Okay. This, I'm gonna separate after it cools because it's kind of hot out. I'm gonna separate the bones from the meat, chop the meat up, and I'm gonna put it back into the greens once the greens are almost done. You with me on that piece, y'all? In this stock that I'm getting ready to bring back up to temperature here, I'm gonna put the greens into, and I'm gonna let them cook. They're gonna cook until they're tender. It might take 45 minutes, might take an hour, I'm not sure. Matter of fact, this stock boiled for I let it boil for about 2 hours, okay? Just to flavor my stock, make my stock. Now I'm gonna add the greens, turn it right back on, let them cook at a slow simmer, medium to slow simmer, until they're tender. I'll just come back and check them. I'll let you know how long that is. Let me get that in there, and I'll give you a quick look. See, be right back. All right, guys, let me bring you up to speed where we are. This pot here, I've added the greens. Take a look at that. Now, these are just washed. They are not cooked. So once they're gonna really shrink down, guys. That level that you saw us up to here is probably gonna cut down by about half. Okay, so it's not as many greens as you think. Okay, once they get the temperature, I'm gonna stir them, sweat them down some, add some water. Okay, not too much. I don't want them floating, but I do want them to have a good amount of pot liquor, like they say. And I'll show it to you once they settle down. All right, guys. So let me get it going. I'll be right back. Hey, America, we're back. All I've done, I'm waiting for this to come back to a boil. All right, babe, can you bring that on? All I've done was top this off, not to cover completely, but I added enough water to bring my stock up to there. All right, guys. Now, what I'm gonna do is bring that up to a boil. I'm gonna let it cook. Obviously, I'm gonna have some evaporation, and my greens are gonna reduce some in size. They're gonna get smaller. And then from that point, after they cook and they start getting tender, I'm gonna taste and add, taste and add. Right now, they taste great, right, baby? The stock tastes great. She's like, I may add a little bit of cayenne pepper just for a little bit of kick right back here. You can feel it in your throat. And I'm debating whether I want to put in a little bit of either apple cider vinegar or red wine vinegar, one or the other, just for a little bit of twang. But I haven't decided yet. All right, guys. But other than that, that's all I'm gonna do. I do not need to add any salt, I don't think, and they're good to go. So as they continue to cook, I'll be right back, and I'll see you. All right, guys, we're back. It is literally about 2 hours later. I've been letting this cook on a slow simmer. They're still not quite done. It takes greens a while, okay, guys? This is the remainder of the meat. I took it out of this bowl, deboned it, cut it up, okay, and placed it in this pot right here. Baby, can you give them a look? Just like that. All right, guys, so now I'm just gonna give this a stir, just like so. I like a lot of meat to green ratio. I'm gonna give this a stir, y'all, and I'm gonna let this continue to simmer until they're completely tender. Tell me that doesn't look good. Yes. All right, guys, now I've tasted it. The flavor's good. I might add just a little bit of cayenne. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna do it now because I'm on camera. I'm gonna let them cook a little while longer, give them another taste, because there's still more salt in the meat that's gonna come out. And we'll continue on, guys. I'll let you see this shortly. Once again, this is part of my Christmas series of videos. I'll be back shortly. All right, guys, we are back. We are done. Okay, but before I show you the plating and my beautiful second youngest baby, Octavia, my camera woman, gives you a taste test, y'all. I keep saying, I think at one point I said the Thanksgiving series, and I think I said Christmas series. Let's go with this. This is gonna be Daddy's holiday series meals. All right, guys, this one being collard greens. Cool? All right, now, we're not gonna stop the camera. We're gonna swap up. Maybe we're gonna give a taste test. Here we go. Nice, nice, nice. Just to keep you guys up to speed here, I did not add any other seasonings whatsoever. That is the stock that I made, and that's it. Tell me what you think, baby girl. How she smile? What I got? Oh, just a second. She got food in her mouth and she don't be wanting to talk to y'all. Did I say don't be? My daughter is not going to converse with you with food in her mouth. We good?
Yeah, it's good.
She said it's good. Here it comes.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
What do you think, sweetheart?
Amazing flavor.
Okay, what?
It's like the saltiness of it from the meat and the stock.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got the meat, it's nice and tender. Oh my gosh, it's so good. And then the greens, it's cooked all the way through.
Right.
A little bit of bite, which is really, really good.
Not mushy.
No, not mushy. Ew, not that mushy. No.
Nice.
That's right.
Nice. You'll take the food.
I'll take the plate too.
That's funny. All right. All right, guys. That's the way it is. It's not difficult, But much like holiday food, it does take a while, all right? You need to cook to make sure things are tender. You need to do your prep and all that stuff. So there it is, y'all, okay? You have to make your stock. You have to make sure your greens are cut up and very, very clean. Then you have to separate your meat from the stock that's deboned and chopped up to be reincorporated later. You have to cook your greens until they're tender, put it all together, and you get something that is what, baby?
Amazing.
So that's it, y'all. My girls call me
Daddy.
and I cook. Peace. Can Daddy cook?